Hello friends, my name is Chris Beckman. I'm the corporate chaplain for Ebenezer, and I want to welcome you to this series of reflections and meditations that we're creating. It's one of the ways that we're trying to build bridges during this time of COVID-19. We're also creating a series of worship services that you can watch in your own home. And if you're wondering how to find that out, reach out to your activity director or the executive director in your building. Today's devotion or reflection is number 7 in our series, and I gave it a title, It's Never Too Late. It's never too late. An example for me of this meditation is at my house, where I'm cooped up a lot more than I once was. I constantly am being challenged by the guitar that sits on a stand right by my fireplace. And this is not just any guitar, it is a black Martin left-handed guitar. It is so beautiful. Unfortunately, that beautiful left-handed black Martin guitar sort of reaches out to me all the time now and says, "Why don't you play me? Why did you spend all this money on a guitar and you let me sit here on the stand?" In a way, my guitar is saying to me, it's never too late. Have you ever thought about starting something new, doing something different? Some of us would say, well, I'm too old. I don't have the time. I don't have the money. Well, dear friends, during this time of COVID-19, you may not have a guitar staring at you, but you may have something else. You see, I first tried to learn how to play the guitar when I lived in Chicago and was going to graduate school. I started taking lessons at the Old Town School of Folk Music, which was a wonderful place. And I learned to play a little bit, and my favorite song, and if you know me, you'll find this appropriate, was Lucinda Williams' "Am I Too Blue for You?" I can be a little blue myself, perhaps you as well. But it was a lovely song. And I learned to play and to sing along. And what I came to discover, dear friends, is that if I even practiced for 10 minutes a day, my mood lightened and my soul was renewed, even with 10 minutes of strumming on my guitar. And even though I was playing, "Am I Too Blue for You?" The trouble is that I'm left-handed in every way, shape, and form. And I found that trying to play the guitar right-handed was nearly impossible for me to try to keep the strumming straight and the fingering correct and to sing and to follow along. So I thought, aha, if I get a left-handed guitar, it will make it all better. Well, I bought a left-handed guitar probably 10 years ago now, and had great aspirations to learn to play it and to be able to sing along with the hymns. And you know what? That beautiful, black, left-handed Martin guitar, which I paid a lot of money for, sits there by my fireplace every day and taunts me. "Why don't you play me? Lucinda Williams is still around. The song, 'Am I Too Blue for You?' would sound perfect during COVID-19. You could learn how to play Amazing Grace, or your favorite hymn, 'Abide with me, fast falls the eventide.'" But instead it sits there. So dear friends, what do you have sitting around your house? What have you been wanting to do? Now that we have this gift of time, and we maybe have greater needs in our life, maybe it's time to pick up that guitar, or to learn to do the quilt that you wanted to do, or to begin to write those personal letters that you've always talked about. Or I've been trying to get my mom to write our family story, or at the very least to put the names on the back of all the pictures that she has in her trunk so that my kids and my grandkids and I would even know who the pictures are, because my mom is the only one that remembers their names. So dear friends, The title of this reflection is It's Never Too Late. Pick it up. Try it. There are these benefits and gifts that can often come by picking up the guitar, or writing your family story, or starting that quilt, or writing that letter to someone you love. Best of luck to you during this time of COVID-19. Thanks for listening.